Is it not amazing that we are already halfway through the year? Like, where did time go? Where did time fly to? And it's actually quite interesting because for different people, it is different things. For some people, the first 6 months of the year has been awesome. For some other people, it has been full of challenges. But whatever the case is, I totally believe that this is the perfect time to actually like sit back and reflect and think about what was done right and what was not done well. I know all of those things, so let's just jump right into it. Hello, welcome back to our channel. My name is Glory Praise, just in case you are seeing my face for the very first time, and we are going to be talking about resetting and refreshing ourselves. Okay, so first thing first, I just want to tell you that it is not too late to start again. I think one of the things that hold people from doing stuff, or one of the things that hold people back from becoming who they are supposed to be, is that they feel that they have gone too far to turn back, or they feel that starting afresh is very hard, or there's so much that to be lost if they do. But honestly, I just want to tell you that it is not too late to start afresh. It is not too late to stop whatever you've been doing and try new things. I just need your mind to be open-minded, first of all, before I even say any other thing. Because we are entering into the remaining part of the year, and you don't want to end the year looking back and regretting. You don't want to end the year thinking, oh, I should have done this and that. Now, a very good analogy to think about is that for anything that you want to do, if you actually start now, by next year, you already have 6 months of experience doing that thing. Rather than saying that, oh, let me just wait till the new year so that I can start again. So first of all, I just need to tell you that it is not too late to start afresh. Please. All right. Okay, let me talk about some things that you need to do to refresh and reset for the remaining part of the year. I need to say that this is a very spontaneous video. It was not in my plan to make this video. I just decided to like come here, talk to you, my friends, about how the year has been so far and what is the plan for the remaining 6 months of the year. And regardless of when you watch this video, I believe that there are some things that I'm going to be sharing here that will help you. So yeah, please do well to subscribe to this channel if you've not already. Like this video already, because I know that it's going to be worth your time, okay? And of course, share it with as many people as you can. The first thing I want to talk about is decluttering. Now, for a lot of people, we have a lot of things in our spaces, both physical and mental spaces, that should not be there. So this is the perfect time for you to declutter. Check your house. Some people have not really cleaned their house very well since last year, or maybe a couple of months back. Take out time to declutter your house, declutter your wardrobe, declutter your space. And it doesn't just apply to your physical space, also declutter your mental space. Check your inbox, check your email, declutter those emails that are not relevant to you. Check your photo gallery, declutter all of those things. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, whenever I clean or whenever I do all of these chores, they actually make me feel so much better. While doing them, it gives me so much time to think about everything. So I think it's going to help you, because a lot of people are holding on to baggages that they should not be holding on to in the first place. So I think the very first thing you need to do is to declutter before you even go ahead to start thinking about what you have done, what you have not done. Before you start making plans, please do well to declutter. Get rid of all of those things that are no longer serving you. Even your emotions. You may be holding on to unforgiveness, you may be holding on to hurts, you may be bitter about something. Now is the perfect time to declutter all of those things that you do not need. It's going to pay you a lot moving forward. So the next thing you need to do is to reflect. See, just do this one. Take some time off. Shut down social media, shut down your TV, shut down all the noise around you. Just sit down, get a book or a piece of paper, or maybe it could be a digital notepad, and then just reflect. Think about how the year has been so far. Think about your goals. Yes, those goals that you set in January, those goals that you set at crossover night. How far? Look at all of those things. What did you do? What did you not do? What happened well, what went well, what did not go so well, what are those things that you did not plan for that came and disrupted your year. In fact, I believe that there are some things that we do that we didn't actually plan for, but they're actually more beneficial than some of the things that we plan for. Those are wins. You should put them down as wins. But then I need you to sit down and really think about what has happened so far, the good, the bad, the ugly, the parts that you just allowed happen. In fact, just sit down and reflect. Think about what you have done so far. And then think about what you can do better, because it's not enough for you to think of, oh, I didn't do this, or oh, I did this. Think of, okay, how can I make this better? For this one that I didn't do well, what can I do to make it better? Do I still want to achieve these goals? How can I do them going forward? It's very important that we sit down to reflect. It's actually very, very important. Okay, after reflecting, the next thing is to reset. Now you know what you did well, you know what you didn't do well. Now it's time to actually plan again. Now, it is okay for you to change your vision. I think a lot of people need to hear this. It is okay for you to change your goals. It's not compulsory, or it's not set in stone that the goals that you set in January are supposed to be the things that you still get done in July or maybe August or September. It's okay to say, okay, I don't want to do any of this anymore. I want to try this one. Feel free. Write down your new goals. I actually have a video in this channel on goal setting. I have a video on goal setting, so you can go back and check for it. But then you can set new goals now. Write out your new visions. Write out the things that you think are now important to you, the things that you want to see happen in your life. And of course, it's not a bad idea to make a new vision board. It's not a bad idea. So you can as well as create a new vision board. Think about the things that you want to do now and then plan around it. How can I actually get this to happen? Now, a mistake a lot of people make is that they actually set goals, but they don't actually break down those goals into daily actionable steps. So please, you don't want to be making that mistake. Ensure that for this remaining part of the year, you actually have things that you're actually broken down that you can actually implement and actually track. In fact, I think you should watch that video on goal setting. It's going to tell you about how to set effective goals. But yeah, this is the point where you actually make new plans and make strategies on how to see those plans into reality. So while making new plans and all of this good stuff, it's actually very important that you also make plans on how to reward yourself. It is easier for you to do something when you know that there's a reward attached to it. So for example, let's say you see a post on social media telling you to follow this channel or follow this page. You most likely won't do it. But if you see that same post telling you that follow this page and then you are going to get a reward, a gift or something, you find out that you'll be more inspired or more encouraged to do that particular step. So it's actually very important that you tie rewards to your goals. Don't just set goals and say, oh, I'm going to do this. Actually tie a reward to it. So you know that fancy dress you want to buy, or maybe that new hair that you want to get, or maybe all of those small things that you like that makes you happy. You can actually tie them to your goals that, oh, if I'm able to finish this, then I'm going to get this. If I'm able to finish this, then I will finally go on that vacation. If I'm able to do this, just ensure that you're tying rewards to your goal. No matter how little it is, it doesn't have to be a car, it doesn't have to be a house. It doesn't, just something that you know that if you do it, it's going to make you happy. Tie rewards to your goal so that you're more motivated to follow through those plans and those goals that you're setting. Something else that we should look out for, or that we should put into consideration for the remaining part of this year, is digital detox. Now, a lot of people are not aware of the amount of content that they consume, like social media posts. You're scrolling TikTok, you're scrolling Instagram. I'm not saying it's bad, but the truth is that you spend most of the time that would have been productive on these platforms and you don't get anything in return for it. You don't get any value for that time spent. And you know the beautiful thing about time. Once the time has passed, it has passed. You cannot get back your yesterday. You cannot get back your 2 weeks ago. So you have to be intentional and ensure that you are maximizing every single minute, every second of your life. I like to say something that number your days and ensure that you don't waste any single second of your time. The time that you have left on earth, ensure that you're not wasting it. So for a lot of people, they will need to go on a digital detox. You may need to put strategies on how to keep your phone aside, know when to close your laptop, know when to drop all of those things that are distractions, those things that are distracting you from achieving your goals, those things that are distracting you from actually doing the things that are important. You need to put strategies around it to detox from them. You should be okay if you are not with your phone for an hour, especially when your phone is not your major work tool. You should be okay. But yeah, what I'm trying to say in essence is that you should put strategies in place that allow you to detox from social media, especially, and any other thing that is called distraction to you, especially digital ones, because digital ones are more addictive because you just put the screen on your face and you go on and on and on and on, and hours are going. I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. So don't feel bad. I'm not condemning you. I'm just saying we need to do better, okay? Let's do better this remaining part of the year. Something else we need to consider is to review constantly. Now, we make a mistake of setting goals and only checking the goals at the end of the year. We don't have to wait till 6 months before we review the goals that we have set. We don't have to wait till a new year to actually do that. You can make it weekly, you can make it monthly, you can make it bi-monthly or maybe quarterly, but just ensure that you're constantly checking yourself, you're constantly reviewing what you've done so far, so that you don't just watch time fly. Like, time is going so fast that if you're not actually very intentional, if you're not actually very serious minded, or if you're not paying attention, you just notice that time has flown past you. So you want to be sure that you are checking constantly, every week, every month, whatever works for you. Just ensure that you can go back and track that, oh, the past couple of days or weeks or months, I've been able to do this. Am I working in line with my goals? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I distracted? Has something else taken the place of what I'm supposed to be doing? You need to sit down once in a while to have this conversation with yourself, to check yourself, and just to be sure that you're on the right track. Believe me when I say this is the most important of all of them. Rest. So I know that it's a new season and a lot of people are like, oh, we have to get things done, we have goals to smash, we have to do this, we have to do that. But please don't over push yourself. Don't burn out. Don't stress yourself too much. Ensure that you are actually resting when you need to rest. Now, there's a balance to this. I'm not saying that you have not done anything, you're resting. Please, rest is for people that have worked. So if you have not worked, then please, you should not be resting. You should be working. You should be doing what you're supposed to be doing. But then when you have worked, be kind to your body. Be nice to yourself enough to go and rest. Sleep when you have to sleep. Drink water when you have to drink water. Eat when you have to eat. Exercise when you have to exercise. Don't just go and forget every other thing. The repercussions will tell later on your body. So please, it's very important that you're taking care of yourself, even as you're pursuing the remaining part of the year. At the end of the day, if you're sick, you will not be able to do anything, and you don't want that. So please, it's very important that you take care of yourself and rest when you need to. All right, that is all I wanted to share. If you have any tips or any advice that you think would help us for the remaining part of the year, please do well to drop them in the comments. I'll be watching, and I'm sure other people will be watching to learn from you. Thank you so much for watching this video to this end. Please do well to subscribe to this channel. It will keep me inspired to keep creating videos. And of course, if you have videos that you want me to make, feel free to send them to me. Drop them in the comments, message me on social media, and I'll be more than happy to create those videos. Do well to share this video as well and like this video so that the YouTube algorithm would recommend it to more people. With that said, bye.